You had the moment you walked in, and everyone's rooting just for you. Every smile and every single grin, there's a capture not when you can casting yourself so resting, effortlessly clever, casting so far from what you're suggesting. Girl, that grace is everlasting. Don't be a stranger, little darling, till the rebel we will be for you. Someone like you to be blue. You had the moment you walked in, and everyone's rooting just for you. Every smile and every single grin conquers and captures their hearts and minds. You cannot casting your spell so resting, effortlessly rather casting so far from what you're suggesting. Girl, that grace is everlasting. Don't be a stranger, darling, till the rebel we will bring. You won't ever get far till the rebel we will bring for you. Thank you. You know what? I got a hair in my mouth from the microphone.
Hairy.
It was very, no, I'm not.
I know what Harry Stein was going to say, hairy Russians.
Well, it couldn't have been you. It couldn't have been you.
Hey, I want to get back to what music influences you, because I know when you were doing CD, the Duper session.
And you were playing. It takes very little before I lose my voice, and you know I have to cancel shows. It's
all right. We don't want that.
Well, I can.
Could you do a little scream?
It's work in progress. Still.
I mean, you can do a Tarzan yell. That'd be cool.
Yeah, well, that's probably 10 years.
Oh, okay. We'll have you back. We'll have you back. Talk to me a little bit about the songwriting stuff. How's it changed since you were 6?
It's changed a lot since I was 6. Now I know. Well, you know, it's not like I sit down and write the notes. I'm not skilled in that. So I still write the songs. I have to take the recorder. I try to find chords that I and have bits and pieces. And you know, it's not very glamorous. I guess it's not very. And it's still a great mystery, because sometimes, and I'm going to admit this in front of a live audience, sometimes I feel like the greatest songwriter on earth, one day, and then the next day I feel like the lousiest man who ever picked up guitar and tried to make some sense out of it. So it's very much maybe the energy lies in the kind of the tension.
I am sure that no author here in the audience could understand what you're talking about. No.
No, that's why we.
What do you mean, huh?
Yeah, exactly. But it's very frustrating when you feel like that lousy guitar songwriter or author or whatever. obviously it's very rewarding when you feel it. It works. This is nice.
So we're going to hear another song from you called Minor Detail. What can you tell us about this song?
This is a song I tried to. I'm really fond of a lot of Brazilian pop music. Actually, from the 50s and onwards. There's a great Brazilian artist who's done so many great records. His name is Milton Nascimento, and I had the pleasure of performing with him a couple of years ago. Because this is a funny story. He was playing in Norway, and he had heard that some Norwegian kid, who was like 18 or whatever, was going on about him in interviews in America. And then he heard that I was Norwegian from the Eastern Church. And when he came to Norway to play this old church, obviously he knew that Norway was a small country, so he said to the people in charge of this festival, he said, well, okay, so I want 10 bottles of wine, or I want water, and I want that Norwegian kid who's been